Yeah.
Yeah, good luck to you. Now, over 10 million Downton Abbey fans, including me, because I am a huge fan, tuned in to see Sunday's grand finale, but there was one moment that got everybody talking.
Yeah, here's what happened when flirty footman Jimmy Kent got a little more than he bargained for.
It's not what you think. Don't do that, please. Alfred doesn't matter. No one will believe a word he says. He's nothing. What are you doing? Why are you in here? Because of what you said. Because of all there is between us. There's nothing between us except my fist if you don't get out. And if you tell it... But what about the things you said? I said nothing except get out. Go on, get out, Thomas.
Oh, it's very dramatic, wasn't it? Ed Speleers plays Jimmy Kent joins me now. It's lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you.
Really
Thank you for having me on.
See you. That was that must have been a scene you kind of wanted to do in one take, maybe. One of those. Yeah,
it's amazing how many times we did have to have a kiss. But yeah, no, I enjoyed doing that scene. I think that was one of my favourite scenes to shoot. I liked the whole dynamic of that and the energy.
Really interesting.
Yeah, I really enjoyed doing that.
I just can't get a handle on this guy. You know, I think that's what's so interesting about him. I can't make up my mind whether he's a scoundrel or not.
Yeah, I think that's
very intriguing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what's been good for me, really, is the fact that you don't quite know where he is. And I think, you know, if I get the chance to come back next year, he could go in any direction.
Is that you being cagey now, or do you know if you're...
I haven't got a clue.
Oh, really?
Do you not?
No, I haven't got a clue.
He has to, though.
Yeah,
because he's got so many...
No, honestly, you see it on my face, I'm not a very good liar, so...
No, but there's so many potential relationships that you could have there.
I know.
That, you know, it's very,
I know, it could go off on any tangent.
With your accent, we expect you to be upstairs, don't
I know,
we?
that's the other thing for me has been so nice, is that, you know, when I told friends and family I was doing it, and people who didn't, or sort of just knew me from work, I think would have assumed I was going upstairs. So it's been quite nice playing a Yorkshireman and... You know, the Yorkshire roots for me is my grandfather, so hopefully I'm doing him proud somewhere. So.
Ah, good on you.
I'm sure you are. It's a great series.
It is, yeah. And you had to sort out your walk, didn't you?
Yeah, what's all this about, the walk?
Show us your waddle first.
I think I might have a bit of a strut rather than a waddle.
Right.
And it's kind of, I've got a bit of a duck feet thing going on. My old man used to always have a go at me for doing it whenever I was playing sport. He said I sort of waddled a bit too much.
Right.
But Alistair Bruce sort of tried to knock it out of me a little bit.
So what, you had you marching? Or?
He had me marching because it was sort of, we've sort of ascertained that Jimmy would have been in World War I, so he would have been to war and he would have been marching up and down for years.
So he would have this...
So very proud, very upright.
Yeah.
And also the footmen are sort of the front of house for Lord Grantham, so they are the peacocks of the house and they sort of have to, you know, show what Lord Grantham wanted to do.
The peacocks, I like that.
It's a bit arrogant of me saying the peacocks.
No, it's true, but that's, you're absolutely right. Yeah, that's
also, what's all this about, was it hashtag Do the Downton?
Do the Downton.
How do you do the Downton? What do you do?
Well, it's a little pinky up.
Oh,
of course.
Right.
Right. A little
So
pinky.
is everybody tweeting pictures of themselves with their pinky
I think so.
out?
I think there's been no cartons, tips, all sorts.
Not good with a full cup. I must tell you.
So you have to put your pinky out? I see.
I'm just learning about this morning. Yeah.
So I love that. So everybody's tweeting pictures of them being very, very Downton-esque.
We'll do that later.
The thing is, my dad does that when he's in the pub now.
What, with his pint?
Yeah, with his pint.
Really?
Yeah, and he's watching this morning.
You can do the Downton with your pint as well. You've got a movie coming out too, haven't you?
I do on Friday, yes. Love Bite.
Love Bite. Who's in that?
Timothy Spall, Kirsten Waring. Yeah, it's a sort of comedy horror. It's a lot of fun.
And you're the main man.
Yeah, which is nice. It's nice to, well, it's just been nice to do a comedy and mix things up and try as many different things as possible. I think it's important whilst you're a young actor, really try and...
Yeah, exactly. That's why you don't go into to do the same part over and over again, do you? You've got to be, and you couldn't get more different from what you're doing on Downton to what you're doing in the film.
No, completely. And I think you got to try, like you say, try things out and take risks and sort of learn a bit about yourself as well.
Sure.
But if they offered you the 10-year contract on Downton, then...
Well, yes, we'll have to see.
I know it finished. I know it did finish, and sadly, but we do have the Christmas special to look forward to, and there is the DVD as well. There's a DVD out
DVD and
today.
Blu-ray as well. Yes.
Cool. So you can just wallow in it.
You can just, well, yeah.
That's my Christmas present.
Okay.
Today.
Yes,
that's my Christmas present. I want that. Lovely to talk to you.
Thank you very much
so
for having
much.
me on.
We'll see
All
you
the
in the
best
Christmas
with Downton
special.
and also the movie.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Let's get the weather, shall we? Here's Laura.
Good.